Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're gonna forget to like it later. Follow me on my social media platform. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. I hope y'all are over there following me on my Twitter, because if you were, you would already have known what I was going to talk about today, because Twitter has been on fire for the last couple of days, especially yesterday with all of this Tyler Perry foolishness that has dropped. I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired of telling these men that stop trying to force the garbage of society on us. We are tired. We don't want it. We would rather cats. We would rather cats than the burden of the burden. Okay, so listen, before we even begin, okay, don't forget to like this video. Like it now, because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe. Go take your butt over to Twitter and go follow me, because it be turned up over there. Okay, it be turned up over there. Go follow me on Twitter. All right. Support your girl. Follow me on Instagram and all that good stuff. Y'all already know what we're talking about today. We're talking about Tyler Perry. We're talking about Shirley Strawberry and the debt she's ensued due to her ratchet ass husband, because everybody wants women to date down, date trash, pick up the garbage off the fucking corners, like Tiffany Haddish weird behind want us to go to the homeless encampments and go pick up the homeless men. You know, Tyler Perry want us to date the motherfuckers who can't even pay a light bill. Like, y'all, let me drop this intro so we can just get on with today's show, because like, what? Just the what of it all, like. Hope y'all all having a great day. I know I am. Hold on, this don't need to be here. I'm trying to make sure I close everything that I don't need. So my bar. Do we want to play this on? I'm gonna play this on site, and then I'm gonna take y'all to Twitter, okay? Because Twitter is where it's really popping off. All right, because we are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they just out here really attempting it. We're gonna read these comments, because these men are really out here trying to gaslight you. They thought they was gonna gaslight me. They confused. They didn't know who I was. They don't know that I don't care. They don't know that all you need is one. You don't need a plethora of these bums, okay? Even making excuses for the bumness of it all tells me everything I need to know, right? You know somebody, you a dude, like, don't even argue with these women who want to engage in that shit. Let them go ahead and do what the hell they go ahead and let these niggas drag them to the pits of hell, like Shirley Strawberry got dragged to the pits of hell. Her whole life has been we gonna get into that. I'm here today. I'm here for the fuck shit today because I'm tired. Okay, so let's pull up. I'm gonna pull up Tyler Perry first on site and this foolishness he talking about.
A lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men. Right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love if that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors
He's a good man, Savannah.
his wife and does what he can because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Exactly. I'm tired of y'all pick me asses because y'all get picked to be dragged to the pits of hell. We don't want that.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money. All I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable.
All he could pay is the light bill.
Enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff. You've handled the light bill, baby. You can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in because that means, no. I need somebody who is, they need to make 5 times more and I got to.
No, ain't nobody said that. You see how they attempt to gaslight us? Who says that? Who says that?
I got to have. Well, go on, keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you. Hope it happens. Go on, keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people.
And who are these bum ass niggas who love you and support you? Who are these bum ass niggas? You know what I don't like? I'm tired of listening to Tyler Perry. You know what I don't like? I don't like when people try to, again, we're going to see this on, as well as on Twitter, because I'm going to take us over to Twitter and see, y'all going to see what I said, and y'all going to see the trends and the comments and all the people who coming after saying shit based off of what I said. Like, who are these bum ass niggas that appreciate and all of this crazy shit? They are resentful. They are hateful. They're trying to out here sabotage women. Okay, they're taking advantage of you like a pimp does, like a blue face, like a Shirley Strawberry husband. Let's get into some of these comments. Y'all don't got to see the comments. I'll read the comments. Hope everyone is having a great day. I know I am. I'm just tired. Someone said, can we normalize people working on themselves and priorities before trying to hop into a relationship? If all you can afford is a $20, $30 light bill, you probably should be focusing on trying to have a relationship with someone. Y'all gonna keep making excuses for people who have no drive though. Like, why would you want a man? Like, you got to really listen to what he says. That it ain't no woman out here, because we already know half of them that ain't got no 5 times what we make. They can't do. They just not doing it, right? Instead of a lot of these Tyler Perrys of the world, instead of these, people trying to continuously trying to tell Black women, you need to date these bums, or else you're going to be alone. Y'all want us to end up in debt and alone like Shirley Strawberry. Y'all want us to end up fucked up in a bad position with a man who resents the hell out of us because all he can afford is a $20 light bill? Because what? Because we might end up alone? The desperation to be with somebody, just anybody, just any old fucking body, it don't matter if he has any sort of drive for his life, means apparently nothing. If he can love you, what? Let me read some more of these comments. Black women are the only ones that are encouraged to settle for less. Other races, ethnicities are taught to marry for money security. Tyler gives them a job since you feel that way. Black men got to step it up or step the fuck off. Okay? Y'all are fucking out of this Y'all are out of your minds. You got one girl that said, please pay attention that he says if he's good to you, doing everything that he can, because too many of y'all missed the message in that part. There are a lot of men that won't cheat, won't lie, won't abuse you or your children, but they're overlooked because they make $40,000 a year. We got to stop that. You ever notice that these girls who always screaming this shit ain't never got no man? Why they can't get no man? Why? Because that nigga that ain't do nothing with his life and literally decided every freaking step of the way that I was going to try to nigga rig it. AKA, I'm going to try to get over for as long as possible until I get to be an adult man and realize I can't stay with my mama no more. And, you know, so now I need some woman to take me in and let me run her life and let me teach her. What the fuck is a bum ass nigga who couldn't figure out his life going to teach you? Because you know they all want to tell you something and teach you something. What is he going to teach you? How to get into debt, how to avoid paying bills, how to avoid accountability and responsibility. What is he going to teach you? Child, get somebody else to do it. Let's jump into this Twitter conversation, okay? Because it's saucy over there. And then I had so many replies and comments. This shit don't make no sense. All right, hold on. Let's go to the main page first. Hold on. Oops. She said, what? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So this is the same stupid ass interview. This person wrote, this message always falls upon deaf ears because most men that earn less than their women are not actually happy, loving, and supportive partners. They're not. Even when they making money, they're not. Like the what's missing, what's going over a lot of these people's heads, that like a lot of these men don't have anything to offer besides stability. Nothing, and some pee. And after about a couple of months or a year, that shit corny too. They don't have nothing to offer but stability. They don't make rational sense. It's not like, you know, they can lead you anywhere, or actually majority of the time, especially men like this, what are they going to teach you? Like I said, I keep saying, I'm pulling up this story in a bit about Shirley Strawberry, and y'all see all the shit happening with her right now, right? You see all the stuff going through with her right now. Do y'all know that woman been evicted 5 times since she married her husband in 2017? 5 times since 2017. It's 2023. 5 fucking times. How many women do y'all know that are in debt, have debt piled up, bills piled up? I know I was in that position before. I ain't got it no more. But have bills piled up because you got some bum ass nigga in your house, not doing nothing, not being supportive, want you to be their fucking therapist, just suck the whole blood clot life out of you. And then you want us to then allow all of this to happen and pay for it all? Like this whole mentality of, oh, you better get with the program or else y'all gonna end up alone. Tell that to our moms and our aunts and our grandmothers that we saw struggle and still end up in fucked up positions, dealing with the shit and still end up in fucked up positions. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around this crazy shit that this man is talking. Like, my dad paid all the bills. How you gonna be You know what my dad used to tell me? And this is the realest shit ever. How the fuck you gonna be cheating? Because my dad is, he old now, but when he was young, Anyway, how you gonna be doing all of this, wanting all of this, doing all of this, and you can't even fucking pay. You can't even pay attention, let alone pay the bills. What women who even dealt with shit like that back in the days, at least they were dealing with it because these men provided for shit. Now you want us to deal with their fuck shit, their resentful behavior, and then when they can't do shit, they resent the hell out of you, which makes it even worse. Abusive. If he was abusive before, he is 10 times worse now. But you want us to deal with that? I can't get past that. I grew up watching a nigga. Yeah, okay. My dad had a mistress back in the day. I ain't gonna hold you. He had a mistress back in the day. He paid everybody's bills. My stepmother didn't pay no mortgage. Fuck you talking about? My mama needed for nothing for me and my brother. We needed for nothing. His side bitch needed for nothing. I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm saying I can't wrap my mind around allowing bum niggas in your house to pull a nigga on you. Because they're going to pull a nigga anyway. They are thoughtless. They out here cheating on you like the girl. Oh, if he ain't there, he doing this. They're just fucked up human beings. Especially the ones who ain't got nothing going on with their lives. They did not grow. They did not mature. If they did, they would have chosen to do something with their lives so they could be upstanding citizens. Fuck just an upstanding, so I could provide for a woman and children and shit, just so you could be an upstanding citizen and be able to take care of yourself. You want us to take in men who aren't even able to provide their own shelter so they can drag us into debt and destruction, so they can teach us some shit. What? I keep asking, and I ain't getting no answer yet. What are these bum ass niggas teaching you besides how to be in debt? So I said, they resent us for doing what they can't. Okay, listen, y'all might not see a bunch of, oh my Lord, they was tearing these comments up and they going into other people's comments, they going off. One man say, y'all swear men resent women and everything they do. Laugh my butt off. Y'all do. And I say, y'all see what I said? I say, y'all swear we haven't experienced y'all resentful and jealous ways, mad at us because you didn't do anything with your lives. And that is the crux of the whole thing. I don't care if he know. I had a friend like that. I ain't gonna get too far into, but I had a friend who went to a top 20 university, who had a great career. Well, it's not like she lost her career, whatever, and brought in some bum ass musician to live in her house. He cooks for me. He run my water. He cleans up. He was crazy. His parents want us to be together because they don't want him to move back in with them. Because he's a bum. Because he cleaned, because while you was at work all day, he had bitches in your house. He cheated on you constantly because all he had was time and opportunity. Because you was working. And he resented your ass for I remember this nigga. I will never forget this nigga told her one day, she dressed too nice. This is how they try to sabotage you and destroy you. This is one of my good friends. She dressed too nice. Corporate, all of this shit. She dressed too nice. She needs to go buy, and it's embarrassing. She needs to go buy some outfits from Denise. Y'all know what Denise is, right? Denise is lower than Fashion Nova at this point. Y'all know what Denise is, right? This is before Fashion Novas and all of that shit. This was a couple years ago. She need to go buy some clothes from Denise. That nigga wanted to destroy bringing a bastard ass, trash ass man into your house is only going to help him try to destroy you. Don't play like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't play like you haven't done it your damn self or know somebody who's done it and watched as situations happen at their job. This nigga show up at her job being ghetto and doing all of this shit and creating strife so she could be fucked up. This nigga just destroying her stability and her livelihood because he's resentful of the fact that she actually has one and didn't waste her life. I'm not even gonna say trying to be a rapper or athlete. These niggas ain't even trying to do that half of the time. Just sitting around doing nothing with no life goals. Nothing. Ain't even decide to say, let me go to mechanic school. Nothing. Until they damn near 40. And then they realize they dicks are going to stop working soon or stop working. And then they want us to be the cleanup lady and pick them up and dust their asses off, take them out of the fucking, the homeless encampment, according to Tiffany Haddish. Take them out of the homeless encampment and bring them home with us. Wash them off and now I got a man in my house. Because having a man in your house is just the bee's fucking knees, regardless if he's a bum or not. It doesn't matter. Especially for black women, it doesn't matter. Every other woman will straight look you in your face and tell you, if you don't have shit, get out of my face. I don't want you. Instead of these men telling these men, other men out here, you ain't good at school. They love to say that. Cool. What else you got? You want to go fix a car? Go fix a fucking HVAC system. Go work on a barge. Go do construction. They building America back up. Go build some shit. Go learn how to pour some fucking cement. Those men get paid. You know what's funny as shit to me? And I say this. I know a couple of black men who literally did 7-8 years in jail. I do. I'm gonna be real. I want you to listen to me. This is why I can't get past certain things. Because I personally know a couple of them who did. I know one who was in there for attempted murder. Okay? I know a couple of them. And they all make over $100,000. Because when they got out of jail, because they was already locked up for all that time. And when they got out of jail, they ain't have no choice but to get their shit together. And most of them do construction. Plumbing, construction, all of this shit. And they make over $100,000 a year or damn near close to it. And you talking about a nigga who make $40,000 a year and how he is a win. He is a L. He is a L. A hard L. If he need to quit whatever fucking career he got making $40,000 and go join the fucking plumbers union or something. It's a hard L. Because nobody is telling these men, like I said about the dudes who go to jail, they have no choice. When they get out, they have to go find a job and make a way. Or else they're going to send their asses back. And they don't want to go back to jail. So they go and they say, okay, well, I don't really know how to do anything. I don't want to go to school. Okay, let me do construction or this or that or whatever. So for the other majority of these men, because a lot of these bum ass niggas ain't never been in jail. Because again, most men, not all, a lot of them jail niggas is bums too, of course. But most of the men who are talking and be on Twitter just tweeting it up all fucking day, who be in our fucking comments because it's 12 noon and they should be at work. But they're not. Because they're so angry. Because people have I can't get past how nobody is holding these men, these black men in particular, accountable for being garbage. But everybody wants to hold us accountable for cleaning up their fucking mess. How has that helped us? In the last 50 years, in the last 100 years, 100 and whatever years since slavery, how has been us black women picking up the trash helped us as a community? Because we've been picking up the trash. A lot of y'all have parents who your mama had this bum ass nigga in the house and he ain't have shit. Couldn't do shit, wouldn't do shit, but he in the house though. He want the big chicken though. Ain't never been emotionally connected to any of his kids, if that. Abused your mother, neglected the shit out of her, spending all his money on liquor and bitches, couldn't even pay the rent, couldn't even pay the mortgage. How many times do we have to see the same shit? The definition of insanity is doing the same shit over and over again and expecting a different result. We as women, black women in particular, are over it. Because it's one thing to think that, it's just me, or maybe this is just my situation. It's another thing when social media, like the TikToks of the world and the YouTubes of the world, has opened your eyes up that it's not you. It's these niggas is just like this all over the fucking country. Not even just in your little town. All over the place. All over the planet. So bad they want to go to the Philippines and find a wife. And think she gonna rock with you with your little $100,000 in savings. Y'all seen the episode. Don't make me say it. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. And you know what I really hate? I hate when we are out here. A part of me did not even want to. I'm starting to reply back because, again, I need to run up my engagement on Twitter. Y'all know me. I don't like engaging with dumbass niggas. I don't like having to. I don't. I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay. Sorry. So AI just harassed the hell out of me. I don't know why I hardly even use them. Y'all know, I don't engage. That's why I don't go on no dumbass panels. I don't really even, I won't even acknowledge a lot of that bullshit in the chat. Y'all already know. I'm not, because I'm not going to argue common sense. That's what they want you to do. I tell y'all, I don't even go on their platforms or anything like that. Like, I'm not battling with you about my value or about women's value, right? We know what the fuck it is. We know that these bum ass niggas ain't got no place to go. And that's why they're here. These men are crazy. One person said they can, and I think they're afraid. Being with a white woman offers some privilege and protection. I don't even know where that came from, okay? It's an easy way out of addressing the white patriarchal system. Black women are used as a scapegoat for the woes of the community. But if it wasn't for us, we wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for Black women, we wouldn't be here. Okay, he's right. And one nigga said, or he resents the way you treat him because you feel like since you make the most money, you could talk or treat him any way you please. Sir. Black women ain't even on it like that. Y'all are just resentful as men. We get it. That's the patriarchy. You feel a way. Instead of dealing with the other men, the other races of men who have put you in a bitch position, okay? Because we didn't put y'all in a bitch position. The other races of men have placed you in a bitch position. And the only thing y'all have to even feel any sort of superiority is this fake ass thought that your penises are bigger. But half of y'all ain't even know what even matter. Like, all you got, we spoke about this before. Oh my God, when all you have to think is to think about how great of a man I am is your dick. When other men are judging that on how well they can provide for their fucking families, their parents, their wives, their children. Y'all are out here trying to gaslight people into figuring out why they're spending $30,000 on a wedding ring. Because your bitch ass, bum ass, could never. You need to ask your mother to fucking to put you on her insurance. Hey Yusuf. Hey Yusuf, he said, broke, but I love your show. Good faith tip. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the donations. For everybody who donates to the channel, y'all see my Cash App on the screen. Support your girl. The another one said, men don't resent women for making more. It's the way Black women carry it and act like they do. But y'all don't want to have that conversation. We don't want to. We don't need you gaslighting us. This is, again, why I don't even know. I'm not having these conversations. Like, it's the way y'all carry it. Like, we could pay a bill. You feel a way because you can't pay a bill. You feel a way because we're grown-ups and we're talking about, the mortgages due and and you can't do nothing but say shucks. You don't even know how that shit works. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Y'all keep saying, because Black women feel this way, or Black women feel that way. How about you feel about getting up and going and getting a fucking job? That you won't have the fucking attempted murder convicts making more money than you. How about you feel a way about being able to provide for you and yours and doing something about it? Forget you and yours. How about just for yourself? Being able to give yourself some sort of stability. Because if you can't give yourself some sort of stability, anything any woman do gonna make you feel away. Because the world told you, because you were a man, that you were supposed to be this big bad man and eat the fucking this big piece of chicken. You don't buy groceries. You don't even put it, you don't, like, what? And you offended because you can't, you don't do anything. You do the bare minimum on purpose. Because if it ain't on purpose, the bare minimum on purpose, and then your life, and then you just click, and your lives just tick, 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 tick away. Just tick the fuck away. And instead of dealing with the fact that you did that shit to yourself, damn, fucked up. Damn, I spent 20 years trying to be a rapper and couldn't even get a real fucking job. Damn. I'm a bum ass nigga. Damn. Somebody said if you were with a man that makes less than you, you'd be making that same face you got in your profile pic. I don't know what that means because y'all see my profile pic. I made that picture a long time ago. Men don't like that. Men not jealous, y'all. These niggas can't even form a complete sentence. Men not jealous, y'all. That's the emoji he used. You just want them to boost your own head up. Men don't like the attitude that comes with the women making the most money, because most of you think because you're making more than that means you should run the house, hold it. It don't work that way. What did I say? Because they want to run your house into the pits of hell. If the person who makes the money run, like, what are we talking about? It do run that way. Even in your patriarchy mind, it does work that way, right? Because when these men out here make the most money, they always, I pay these bills, right? And whose fault is it that y'all can't even provide for your house, for your home? Whose fault is that? It's our fault? He said, we can't. It's a question. Men live the world you live in. Your home, electricity, gas, water. Nigga, so go get a job. Water, protection, and every amenity you enjoy was brought to you by men. Men are who you need protecting from. What the fuck are these people talking about? Black women are not out earning black men. That's a false narrative. First, the population of women is much higher than men. Second, we have less debt because y'all don't provide. We have less debt because you don't pay bills. All right. Let's get into this Shirley Strawberry situation. So, the messiness. This is from Euroweb. Shirley Strawberry's truck. Let me pull this shit up. Oh, it's more than this, but this is the first one I'm going to pull up. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. Okay, this is just because, listen, that's why I said stop arguing with these fools. Stop arguing with these fools. Like I said, I'm literally only trying to run my engagement on Twitter up so I can be monetized. I swear to you, that's the only reason I'm even responding to some of them. Most of them, like the last two I just read, like, it's they really want to try to gaslight you. They're sitting at home right now in their mommy's house or in a room or living off of some woman or in a shelter. living off of some woman who could put them out whenever she feel like it. Because who are you, sir? But they want to feel a way because you don't treat me like a man. But my dude, you don't treat yourself like a man. Let's talk about that. You don't treat yourself like a man. You want women to treat you better than you treat yourself. You don't even think you're worthy of all this shit. You really don't, because if you were, you would have thought to pay bills. Your own. Shirley Strawberry. Y'all know about this whole situation that happened with Steve Harvey. In my thorough opinion, that was her husband. Okay, that was her husband getting some coins, some bucks, some dollars, selling that information. Okay, that was her bum ass husband. She married this man in 2017, based off of what we see. She married him in 2017. And since 2017, she has lost 5 homes. And now we're reading about a truck and a wedding ring being seized. Let's read this real fast. To pay her husband's victims. Okay, again. But we need your companionship. If this is the companionship, she's not even able to get like speaking engagements because of this shit that's happening with her husband. She might lose her freaking job because of her husband. How many women, like I said at the beginning of this show, do y'all know have been sabotaged by some man because she was doing too much just so they could live bumly? Not even, because as soon as that happened, he gonna abandon her to go try to drain another woman. Once he's secured in the fact that he's done destroyed your life, he gonna leave you anyway and go abandon you to go be with another woman who he could drain the life out of. A recording of a phone call between Shirley Strawberry and her jail husband revealed that last year police seized her truck and wedding ring. We reported previously that Ernesto Williams was arrested in 2022. Don't fuck with no nigga named Ernesto. My mama taught me that. His name is Ernest. Ernest, he earns nothing. Okay, on fraud and child porn. Oh shit, I didn't even know it was that. A man bearing the same name as her husband was arrested and charged with child on his computer, the outlet writes. On SandraRose.com reports, Williams pled guilty on to felony possession of a weapon, and he was sentenced to 23 months in jail. She's 70. She's 70 years old. Strawberry 70 has been a part of the Harvey's radio team for more than a decade, according to Media Takeout. They saying that Steve Harvey introduced her to Ernesto. I would hope not. Okay. And Steve Harvey apparently walked her down the aisle at the wedding. And this nigga got a whole side chick, was charged, who was really his bitch. And they running fucking credit card scams and shit. And who is going? Okay, so it said in the audio recording, the phone call was streamed. Strawberry and her husband. She revealed that police seized her truck outside of hair salon in Georgia. He said, "What truck?" asked her. She said, "What do you mean, what truck?" He said, "Why would they do that?" Because she's burdened with his debt because that's her husband. The truck was seized to pay restitution to his victims. Okay. He said, "What kind of shit is that?" The same officers that arrested you was there. Officer Fields, the little white lady, she told him, "I guess they've been following me." Williams was set up by the officer. Police also seized her $200,000 wedding ring. Child. So then, I'm not going to pull up Lipstick Alley because I'm not. But where is it? They married in January of 2015, not 2017. My bad. 4 months later, he was arrested and charged for charges from 2 years prior. So he'd been going in and out of jail. She should have, but no. But she's one of them older people who will allow a nigga to drag them to the pits of hell. Shout out to us younger women. Shout out to us. And shout out to the girls who are much younger, because they are not doing it. They're not doing it, okay? 2 years after being married, they were first evicted and sued for owing $12,000. This woman is in her 60s. I don't know how old this man is. So she's 70. She's 70 now. So she was in her 60s at the time. A whole fucking senior citizen, and you getting evicted behind some nigga. Okay? She owed $12,000. They owed, which means she owed, because she apparently was the only one paying shit. Shirley and Ernesto rented properties as high as $7,500 a month, despite Shirley owning a nice home since the early 2000s. So they didn't move in the house that she owned, because he probably, because that's your house, baby. This your house. I want us to have our own house, a real nice house that she paying rent on. And she can't afford to pay the rent on because it's too much, and she has to pay for everybody's fucking lifestyle, because he is a user and a loser. So she been renting homes $7,500 a month, while she already owned a nice home. Evicted from 5 properties. 5 of them. Since she married this man in 2015. I've lived in one place, 5 places, okay? And been sued and they are garnishing this 70-year-old woman. Her wages and accounts were garnished for $47,000. Then that house that she already had, which was her where she should have been there anyway, if she wouldn't have had this man leeching off of her, she could have just been in her house and been fine and date dudes and send their ass pun them way. But the house that she's had for years, she sold for bullshit. And then the person that she sold it to turned around 6 months later after doing a little dazzle, and sold it for $500,000 more than she sold it to them for. They ain't put $500,000 into that house to resell it. They didn't even put $100,000 into that house to resell it. But she has to do all of these things to try to get money any which way, because she brought that bum nigga into her house, into her life, because she didn't want to be alone. Fuck you. She gonna be alone in debt. This same nigga who was on the phone, they have the audio, because they pulling up all the audio now, who was trying to leave the country with his PR side piece. So he would have left her. Listen, Linda. So he would have left her with all of that debt, just so she could have a man. Five evictions. 5 of them. I'm going to drop this invite link in case somebody want to come up. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And don't forget to get you a bonnet today, okay? They come in 3 different colors. They're so dope. So grab you a bonnet today. Where are we?
Introducing Jovi Beauty's leopard hair bonnets, the perfect solution for preserving your luscious locks while you sleep. The Jovi Beauty hair bonnets is made from premium satin, designed to protect your hair from friction and moisture. Get your bonnets today. Visit jovibeauty.com and get yours while supplies last. Hope you live your life like it's golden.
All right, so we're gonna jump up in these comments and see how y'all day is going. Hey Jamie, hey DC, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video on your other social media platform, share it on your YouTube, okay? Just share this video, okay? Support your girl. Also donate to your channel. Eternal says 70% of homeless are Black men. And somehow that's our fault. I knew you was coming up. As soon as I saw that, I knew you was coming up. Hey, girl.
Yeah. Hey. I had to stop the other streaming. They are so dumb. They a lot of things that you'll hear more often, they'll be like, oh, Black women, they're in debt, right? And it's like they don't understand how to participate in a society. And so their mind is so warped with all tricks, but participating in a society requires responsibility. This is reminding me of my brother, right? This dude, I was trying to, all the help was there to pretty much buy something. I'm like, as a man, you need to own something. I don't care if it's an efficiency. You need to own something that's your own. But that mindset kept him from doing it. They think everyone, at this point, it's a mental illness. Because so it's like, oh, a loan. Then they'll say, oh, if you get a house, they got to fix the roof. They got to cut the grass. They're taking on a loan. But had you done this is 2023, 5 years ago, you will be sitting in equity now. They don't do that.
They ain't got the sense. You right. It don't be clicking until they're 65 and some woman is sick of them cheating on her, beating on her, whatever fuck, and put their asses out, and they ain't got nowhere to go.
And then the people who do participate in society, who do take risks, who aren't afraid of responsibility and of work, and when they see them getting ahead, in their mind, they make up whatever excuses like they're the victim, but it's just laziness.
Yes.
The same thing with college. Yes, college student loan is a thing, but you know what? Like those, for instance, who took out student loans in 1990, that $10,000, $20,000 loan to be a lawyer back then, now they're making $200,000 a year. That loan is gone. It's a thing. They don't understand, again, participating in society. So they'll be like, I'm not going to school because it is okay. If you're not going to college, have you thought about what else? So they just make excuses. At this point, it's a mental illness. And anytime you see them thinking on normal thought that's not in the realms of what the overall society is trying to do, or at least have a plan, you have to leave them alone because they don't have any plan.
Yeah.
Like when you read off the comment on YouTube, Black women doing better. Oh, well, Black women got debt. Yeah. Let's say if a Black woman got a debt of $200,000, she's sitting on her house may be worth $300,000.
Yeah.
Even if it was worth $400 and now it's $300, she has something.
Yeah.
While y'all are out,
they
don't think, right? They're not building their, and then to get good credit, they have to see that you are participating in society. People don't know that. To get good credit, you need to take out loan and show that you can pay it. And then over the years, that's how your credit build up. So now this dude could have had a great amount of equity. Now he's relegated to renting a room in somebody else's. And this is now now he's 40 years old. Now and this is their mindset. This like,
and it's just gonna get worse. I said the same thing recently to somebody who is my brother. I said the same thing. Like, so yeah.
Because is not. And then another thing I want to know for those that's watching, these men, when you're poor, poverty causes frustration, right? And when these men get frustrated, that's where the violence comes. So someone who's paying a light bill or who's making $20 an hour, you need to stay away because he's going to be frustrated with life. And when he's frustrated with life,
he's going to take it out on you.
You're the next thing he's going to take it out on you. When he's paying a light bill and he's cheating, and now you're like, I'm breaking up with you and you got to go. And that's his house and his meal ticket.
He's dangerous.
He's right. So it's not a game. And that's why I'm mad when they do that. This is not a fucking game. And it's just, I'm tired of people like Tyler Perry. This has real life ramification. Another third point is when women date these guys that's making $10 an hour. And like you said, I love when you said it. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. That's madness. Black women have for so long dated them with nothing. What do you get?
What do we get?
Because after, imagine if he's making $20 an hour and you're paying all the bills, you pregnant now, so you lose your job. Or you on bed rest. There's no money coming in.
There's nothing.
So now you got to go looking for welfare, or they'll run out. And then they'll be like, oh, she on welfare queen. Well, how did she get on welfare? Single women don't get on welfare. Why? The people that's on welfare that's relegated to poverty are women that's with children that they gave you and ran off. So
they abandon you. They love to abandon you when they're talking about welfare.
Right. So women, this not a joke. You know, if you're single, single women are fine. They can move in with their mama, their sister. They can get a job. And women aren't out here anyway. So yeah, it's not a game. Their mindset is fucked up. They don't want to participate in society. And then as years go by and they're left behind, then they're looking for someone to blame.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you for coming up, Eternal.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
Like she ain't say nothing that was not true. Like that's what we were talking about, just the resentment of it all. Like actively choosing not to. Actively choosing, trying to, like I always say, the whole get over of this of it all. Like it's the whole get over of it all. And then being mad after a while when they just can't get over no more. When they just can't get over no more. Or when it's just like, well, what do you do? And like the bare minimum, like screaming about the bare minimum that they do and act like it's something big. When if they were really productive human beings or productive citizens, or just grown-ups in general, because just because you're 40, 50, 60 does not mean you're an adult. Just grown-ups, they would understand that they are doing nothing, the bare minimum of it all, and they're mad at everybody else. That's how y'all end up dead. Because he's angry and can't understand why we don't want to let him live in the house like mom or grandma let bum-ass granddaddy live in the house. Well, my granddaddy wasn't a bum, but y'all know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Thank you, Sandy. She said she loved my hair, girl. Thank you. She says because it's Tyler. She said from 50-50 to less than 0.1%. Jesus. She said, where's Tyler's woman? She said, shit, my light bill is included in my high-ass rent. I need Rose bills paid like the rent F out of here. He said, Yolanda says Shirley Strawberry husband still had the side piece giving her all Shirley's money. That's why they couldn't pay their rent. If y'all do this dumbass shit, I'll be so mad at you. You know, like, oh my God, I'm so happy that the older generation of women being trained to do this dumb ass shit are dying out, because what the fuck? Hey, goddess.
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
I have a quick question because I'm like one of the babies in the chat. My question is, because it's like now I realize they're kind of like the epitome of history repeats itself, because what they see growing up is like they're repeating in their adulthood with other women, and because they can't take it out on their mouth, they take it out on other women. Like, it's your fault, when it's like, how? My question is, I remember it was one video you did, and the question really kind of came back to me as in like, we grew up in the same households, but it's like the outcome is different. Like, I remember it was this one Red Table Talk episode where Willow was talking about how, oh, Jaden got like the easy way out, but it was like me, I was pressured, and you know, I got more of like the you better get up and da 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 da. And I'm like, we grew up in the same household, so how can the wise women in the chat tell me how does that work? Because I just realized, like,
we raise our girls and love our boys. We raise our girls and love our boys. There's not really any expectations for them. Or there's just, you know, it's no, like you just said, like Willow had to get up. We had to get up. When I was a young kid, I knew I was going to college because they told me, you know, I knew I had expectations. I don't know a lot of boys who have expectations put on them.
Yeah, I agree. Because my brothers, they grew up like that, but it's like as they got older, it's like my dad getting kind of like the easy way out. But I remember me and my little sister, we had a conversation about it one day, and she was like, sis, you remember how we grew up? And it's like dad was like this on us, and he was like that on us. And mind you, he's Jamaican side of the family. So we're like, oh man, like I remember we had so many expectations, like you better do this, you better do that, you can't do this, you can't talk to boys, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't wear dresses, you can't wear, like he was super like drilling that into our brains. And it's like, why can't you keep the same energy with the boys? It's like I remember one time somebody told me, like, what's it like being like the oldest girl? And I said, imagine being told not to have any kids, yet you're still watching everybody else. So I was like, wow. Like, to me, I just wanted to know how, like, why we kind of like do that for centuries, kind of like harder on the girls, but then we don't keep the same energy for the boys. You know what I mean?
Patriarchy. I'm not even going to say, it's not like, because people love to say, oh, it's from slavery, but it's really all races. They're always harder on the girls, right? So it's really just patriarchy and forcing women to, because they have to, it's a constant conditioning to have to, because if they don't condition you, you're going to, you know, after a while, you're going to be like, this shit don't make sense and I don't want to. You know, so it's a constant conditioning of having to take care of these men and allowing these men to be so basic that they have to be taken care of.
Yeah, because it's like now we're like kind of saying no mas to the BS. We're like, no, I'm done. And you're mad because we kind of like click. We're not falling for the delusion. We're like, you know what? I'm sick of this. Like you said, we've been dealing with this for centuries. And like now we're coming to our own to where we're in that women have our voice era. And now we're talking back. It's like, oh, we can't handle this. We're not used to it. No, we're just tired.
We've been running the house, even when they were supposedly running the house. We've been doing, it's nothing. We're not doing anything now that we haven't been doing, like regarding bills and taking care of everything and taking care of everyone, except for taking care of ourselves more. And not allowing certain men to just come in and like drain us and live off of us. Just to say that we have a man in the house. We don't care no more.
That don't mean anything. I'm sorry, towards me, I cannot. I have boundaries. I can't. I'm like, no. If you don't to me, if you don't have at least goals and ambitions, you're a red flag. Like, I came out to me was like, oh, so what are you doing? And I remember at the time I was like, oh, I'm doing this and this and that. I got goals, I got this and that. And then when I asked them the same thing, it's like, oh, well, you know how it is before. And I'm like, red flag. To me,
Yeah,
like
no,
if you don't have goals and ambitions, it was a huge turn off. And even
it's
just
a
by being
setup.
observant, yeah, like I'm very observant. I'm like, yeah, if this is how you are, imagine if you were with nah, I'm good. I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather have a dog. I'd rather have a cat. I'd rather like be with my
They
girl.
act
I'd
like
rather
that is such a like attack. Like, bruh, I would rather have my dog. If a nigga harassing me, let it be my dog.
honestly, like if I ever have like if I want somebody to annoy me, I have my siblings. If I want somebody like in my presence, I have my mom. I have my family. If I want to be like with somebody, I could literally just be with my girls. I'd rather just get my bag, get my goals, get my degree, make 6, 8, 9 figures. I'd rather listen to the Jovi Beauty show personally, not trying to be biased, but I'm just saying. So like to me, I'd rather be around gyms and people like that have gyms because I don't know what it is. I know I'm a baby. I'm 26, but honestly, I was raised by old school. Like, so I have kind of like old school wisdom. I love listening to things like this, like your channel and stuff, because to me, imagine things you could avoid just by really paying attention. Because some
Yes.
people they be like, oh well, you you know you can do this and that. I'm like, no, like imagine if the secret, honestly, the secret to like living your best life, honestly, one of the reasons is to me is listen to wisdom to people that are older than you. Because
Yes.
imagine if you could like avoid everything just by listening. Be like, well, they can tell me what to do. Da, da, da." See, that's where you're slipping.
Yeah.
That's your first mistake. So
That's your first
I
mistake.
definitely
We
live your
tell people
best.
all the time, it's like these young girls think we hating on them. Like, we're not hating on you. We don't want you to go through what the fuck we went through. We don't want you to
Yeah,
go through what we went through. So we trying to put you on to game before you
literally,
get caught up.
literally. I remember, and kind of like side note. I don't want to like do this to my friend, but like I did have a friend I grew up with. She was like one of my long friendships. She's a Pisces, and she was kind of one of those people that like she was always in a relationship. Like you will never see her in a relationship. I mean, you always see her in a relationship. She can never really be much by herself. But
Mm-hmm.
to me, I wasn't. I didn't grow up like that. My dad was super strict. But I would tell like, hey sis, this dude's not good for you. Da da da. He's like this. He's like that. I see him around when he's not around you. He's like this. And she'd be like, yeah, yeah, okay. You know, those one ear out the other type people. And then like not long after that, she's like, oh, this happened. I'm like, look, I told you. And it'd be like a
Told you.
cycle. I'm like, dude, I've been trying to tell you what's gonna happen, and you didn't listen. But honestly, if you just want to be in debt, just just take out loans in college, honestly, and that'll be stress free. But you can still pay it back because you're gonna get your degree anyway.
Yeah.
But honestly, I could do bad by myself. I'm sorry, I can't. But I love you, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.
I hope you have a great weekend as well.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. Bye. Like, she is 1,000% right. A lot of these boys, like, I will say my youngest brother, I'm not gonna say all of them are, crazy, of course not, but my youngest brother, I made this declaration when I was like really small. He was born when I was like 16, that like I was gonna tell him everything that nobody, because again, we raise our girls and love our boys, right? And even down to my mom moving. Y'all remember, she lived in Atlanta, and I made her. Well, I convinced her to go about her life and go to, greener pastures and go down to Florida and leave his ass up there. I've been telling him his whole life. And he makes sure he is responsible. I could call that nigga right now and ask him like, oh, I need to pay this bill. Could you lend me some money? He'd be like, oh, you ain't gotta lend it. Here, take it. He knows he has to, because I raised his ass to know that he has to be accountable for himself. Regardless of, he knows he has, before he bring children or a wife into this world, he has to be able to own some shit, own his own property. He has to be able to have something, right? And this is the same brother that tells me he just gets sick to death of a lot of his friends because he be like, this nigga been begging me for $20 every other time I see him. I ain't get back one of them $20 yet, because he's able to recognize, because, when the world was telling them, boys in general, that they didn't have to, that, they can live off of mommy, or even when, my mommy was pulling a mommy. Right. And I'm in the background his whole life telling him, no, you have to be responsible. You have to be accountable. You have to work. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to make sure you have property. You live down south. What the fuck you mean you ain't got no home? You can't buy no house. Shit cheap down there. Just go and enforcing this shit. Enforce fucking. I beat that shit down that nigga throat since he was a baby. Like I say all the time, when people don't have no expectations put on them, they will give you nothing. That's why the girls always, because we've had expectations put on us since we came out the fucking womb. And a lot of these boys in general, it's just a boy, it's all right. Nothing, especially these black men. Nothing, no expectations, nothing, not a goddamn thing. Just, they'll get, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. No, they will not. If they aren't made to, like the jail guys that I told y'all about, because they ain't got no choice but to get their lives together, because they on parole and they don't want to go back, who are out here making substantially more than a lot of these dudes who are in the comments commenting about their little $40,000 a year job, while these fucking convicts are pulling a stack, pulling 100,000, pulling fucking 6 figures after going to jail for freaking 6, 7, 10 years sometimes. How the fuck? That's a choice. That's a choice. That's choosing to do nothing with your life. And then when the ramifications of that shit hit, like Goddess, who just said, these young boys, she's 26, who you ask them what they ain't got a fucking clue. Y'all know I'm not into potential at all, especially by that age. I'm not into potential at all. But they ain't even got a potential to have a fucking clue. But we're supposed to let our young girls take on the burden of them doing everything she had to do to make sure my 9th grader is working towards college already. These girls are putting in that work, but that shit don't matter. Or all her work is so she can pick up some bum ass nigga who decided a long time ago that he was going to waste his fucking lives on video games and bullshit. Or trying to get over indefinitely until he can't no more and just try to move from woman house to woman house. Women do not want you in their house no more. We're not doing it. Because we're not. We're not. All right. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me. There's 200 people in here. Don't forget, y'all are subscribed, right? I hope y'all are subscribed. Like this video, please like it. And if you can, donate to the channel. I don't care if it's $1, $2, $5. Donate to the channel. It is thoroughly appreciated. She said, I would never take any dating advice from Tyler Perry, of all people. As traditional as he claimed to be, why didn't he marry the model who had his baby? But they want to tell us, again, how to pick up these broken-ass men and pick them up from the fucking homeless encampment. Even if they not in the homeless camps, Bruh, I saw, where was it? I just saw, let me see if I can find it. Was it an article? Was it on a social? I don't remember. They were talking, I think it might have been on Instagram. They were talking about them, because again, they're so caught up. They're so caught up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. As soon as I opened it up, these homeless niggas is homeless, but they got enough money. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? They got enough money to have a bar and to buy prostitutes. Because life is a big ass joke to men. You know what I don't like? Can I tell y'all the YouTube that I can't stand? The YouTube section, area, whatever. They're huge though. And this tells you how a lot of these men are and think, and like they are devolving. They were bad already. They're just devolving at record paces, right? And I'm not even talking about the manosphere per se, because you know that's not today, child, not today. I'm talking about these YouTubers, these grown ass adult men, YouTubers. These I got 4 million subscribers, YouTubers, right? We trying to get up to 40 at this point, but they got millions of subscribers, men mostly, okay? And all they do, all their channel is about is not being accountable for shit. Playing all day. A grown-ass men. I seen one that were like, they were running through a bubble encampment, popping giant balloons. That's what they doing. That's what these men are watching. How to do everything but be an adult. Yay! The Mr. Beast and all these people. I don't know. I don't watch them. I don't watch them. Grown-ass adult men doing everything. And their selling feature is having the maturity of a fucking teenager. And what can we do today to have fun? Ain't tell none of these niggas to go up and get a job and be responsible. None of it. But it's our burden as women to clean up and pick up after them. After they run through the maze, popping fucking 10 feet big ass balloons. After they go outside after they go play video games with their friends all day and, you know, go hang out with their buddies, you know, they're going to come home for us to take care of them, like, because we're their mommies. Make sure he gets the big chicken because he had a long day of having fun. I'm tired of these. I'm tired of people. I am so tired of people. She said Shirley Strawberry was too old to be dealing with some trash. They will, girl, the debt. That's why they love to say, we're not in debt. No, because you put other women in debt. You put women in debt. You're right. They don't have anything. Like Eternal said, they're not, a lot of men, a lot of them are not productive members of society. What? They don't even know how to pay bills majority of the time. How to make doctor's appointments for their own goddamn selves. That's why they drop dead like at fucking 42. Don't know how to do nothing. And even if you grew up like not being, held responsible about, just not even a grown-up adult in you want to figure out how to be a better person so you can at least, again, take care of yourself. But they got these homeless encampments with the bars and the prostitution, though. They don't need to move into your house. They can move into the homeless encampment. She said, "Yup, the black men back in the day were terrible too, but many were providers. Now they live off of you and terrorize you." That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't comprehend. I watched my dad take care of his home, mortgage, give my mom a bunch of money, give me and my brother a bunch of shit, probably a little bit too much. Take care of a side bitch, all of this. These niggas nowadays couldn't even fathom. And it's always the men who don't have anything, who want to terrorize you. You notice that? It's always the men who you got to pick up by their bootstraps, take them off the homeless encampment, who resent you. Because the man who paying the bills don't got a reason to resent you. For what? He paying all the bills. He good. It's the other ones. They want to resent you. They want to kill you. Because you kicking them out equates to them having to deal with the reality of they have nothing. They are nothing. They cannot bounce back. There is no bouncing back for them. Men who have shit and are stable in their finances and their minds, the world ain't over. But a bum nigga, the world is over. Because once you put him out, he ain't guaranteed to. He after a while, you can't even go move in with your cousins and them. Bitch, we don't want you in our house. You gonna go find a nuts or get somebody else to do it because we ain't doing it. Hey,
hello.
Hello.
Girl, when I saw that, I said, "Oh, I'm tagging Jovi because there is no way he said this out his mouth and meant it." I said, "What?" For the life of me, I'll never understand men with platforms like Tyler Perry who are not married, has never had a successful relationship with a man or a woman, why he would even come on Beyonce's internet to say this. It's weird to me, and I never understand why they don't encourage the men to do better and be better men and go make the financial, go do the things to make their steps bring forth financial gain. I will never understand that. And you are so right. There's men who got in trouble. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna talk about it. Yes, Jeezy filed for divorce, and something told me, a birdie told me that they hadn't been happy, and I could tell from the way they were taking their pictures. I don't know if you noticed, but he stopped mentioning her in his interviews. She's been with the baby more. I said, yeah, he don't like her. He don't like her.
I just opened my phone. You
filed for divorce. The man, he filed, not her. So even though Jeezy is trash in his own way, I said for him to file for divorce from her, was he paying the ex-husband's bills too? Was he tired of paying that? I thought they said she was such a submissive. What happened? Wasn't it the grandfather crew talking that talk? Look at Jeannie Ma, submissive. 2 failed marriages, but okay.
Okay.
Both the men left. Okay.
And she gave this one a baby. Look what the nigga did.
I think that was a keep a nigga baby. You let me
It
tell
was. It was.
Because I said, what? I don't care what nobody say. But she was trying to be down and couldn't be down. But Tyler, use your platform to tell these men to go be somebody. I've said it time and time again. I don't really like to harp on it, but it's amazing how we as women grew up in these same households, in these same struggles, but yet and still we made something of ourselves. And the black men that do make something of themselves, they're chastised. The black men that do enjoy being in the presence of beautiful women, chastised. It's giving y'all want to be bad bitches too. So I don't know. Mr. Tyler, keep it until you can produce your successful relationship. Where's your man that could just put $50 on the light bill, or woman who could put $50 on the light bill? Because last time we checked, you had somebody climbing through the ceilings of the wall to talk to you, weirdo. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Like, what made him say that? And did you see the women? And that's why I shared it with you, Jovi, because I was like, do you see these women in the comments?
The response.
$50
Even
on
the
a light
lady
bill?
at that was interviewing him. Like, bitch, shut up.
I was like, no pushback? No pushback. And I hate to say this, ladies, but even though Sukiana said it best, women are worth more than diamond and gold and all that, and she is not the epitome of what y'all feel a black woman is, but we don't have to worry about Suki out here doing too much. She's not just taking some man who could put $50 on the light bill. You know why? Because she has children. Some of y'all have children. Some of you don't have kids. If your life is going well right now by yourself, why add a man who can only add $50? What? He's going to hate you.
He's going to hate you.
Hate you, resent you. That's why Halle Berry told this new man that she's in love with, I'm not doing anything unless you sign this ironclad prenup, because I got it wrong every time. Mm-hmm. She's tried it. You could tell she listened to the black men. She was trying the broke guy, the up and coming guy, and look what they did. Took her money.
Did. All of them. Every
money.
Last one of them.
The only ones that didn't take it was David Justice, Wesley Snipes, Eric Benet. Everybody else taking her money. Mm-hmm. Just ridiculous. I don't know. I don't get this whole mentality of as long as he got some money for the light bill. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I could pay the light bill by myself. Thank you very much.
I can see if it's like a situation, y'all already together, been married, and you make more money than him, but he's holding down his male responsibilities. That's completely different. But he wasn't saying that. He said, go get you a broke man.
They want us to get him from the homeless encampment, like Tiffany Haddish said.
Child, I don't know what's going on with Tiffany. And y'all see Shirley Strawberry is out here living in Steve Harvey's house.
Debt-ridden, 70 years old.
70. Gotta start over.
Stability that she has worked for. That's what makes me sick. She's worked for 60 years.
That's why I gotta say on my platform today, Steve, please don't fire this lady, because
please don't fire that lady.
She can't make it. She can't make it. No wonder she was crying on the radio show. I didn't know she was 70. I thought she was younger than
70 years old, and he just wiped her clean. And anything she does have or making, she has to pay off the evictions. She got to pay off the people he has defrauded. She's 70 years old, and then on top of that, he released these. In my opinion, he's the one who started released these conversations to make sure, so hoping that she would get fired so she could completely be and where's she going? Because apparently he scammed her daughter too.
Yeah, the daughter told, and that's why I said, I call Shirley an old hoe, but I know old hoe when I see one. Them is the ones who was just like, by my man, for my man, my man, my man, my man. And your man out here running you dry, girl. You 70 years old. You supposed to be in your golden years, relax, kicking your feet up. You can't even do that. No wonder she was crying on the radio station. It makes sense. She has nothing. No wonder she looks like the help to Marjorie. Marjorie should turn her nose up to you, because while you worry about my business, she needs to be
taking lessons for fucking Marjorie instead of marrying this bum ass Ernesto.
That's why she looked.
She should have been. Maybe I would be looking. I ain't gonna hold you. Of course, Marjorie look, because you crazy. because you married someone who has nothing when you could have just been single, living your best life, send his ass home when you're done with him. But no.
Ridiculous. Shirley is just, child, you can't even leave nothing for your kid but debt. Your grandchild, but debt.
Can't even afford to bury yourself.
And I could tell why Steve was going so hard, because he's like, look, girl, you want to stay up in this house? Prove to me you want to stay here. Holding down a broke man. It is so unfortunate. Stuff like that just kills me. It makes me just wonder.
My heart so much.
And as for Tiffany Haddish, while y'all worried about Sookie, y'all need to be worried about Tiffany. Tiffany is fully clothed and out here looks unstable, crazy, unhinged. She's making y'all look, because they love to correlate the one for the entirety. She's the one for the, Sookie's making. No, it's Tiffany, because Sookie wasn't screaming out nobody's name. She wasn't chasing nobody drunk. What is, child? You see, she got with Common and then lost her mind. This is why y'all can't let Broken.
No, I think she's like that.
You think she been unhinged? Oh,
didn't Cat Williams say that about her years ago? She been unhinged.
He said he was like, she's talentless.
And now she's getting re-sued by the mother of the kids that she did that with, that destroyed her career. She's getting sued again.
That mother need her butt whooped because the mother just wants some money. Like, move around.
Well, whatever. At this point, Tiffany Haddish need to go somewhere and leave us alone.
Yeah, she needs to go because she looked a mess. I said, y'all worried about Sookie. Look at Tiffany. Tiffany is out here. I said,
But they ain't gonna say nothing because she like that.
I already know. And she fully clothed. and she out here saying, hold down the port man. So
she out here like really pulling Aunt Jemima on us.
Where is her friends? Where's Charlamagne?
She ain't got no friends.
Where's Jason Lee?
She ain't got no
Where's
friends.
Kevin Hart? They was out here uplifting her. Where are y'all at? She needs y'all. Oh. But anyways, Jenny, girl, he's filing for primary custody. He wants 50-50 custody with you, girl. He said you're not getting no coin off him to pay the ex-husband of yours, Miss Mama's child. It gotta be something. I'm gonna figure it out. Somebody gotta know something. Because why made this black man leave you on a Friday?
Right? Because they are so dependable.
On a Friday. Filed for divorce.
What?
You the first woman he marries and he leaves?
In less than 2 years.
Child, there's something going on in that house. It was that meatless rice she was bringing that she made him during the pandemic. He said, oh, hell. Remember, she was like, I be making him these rice bowls, and he got hungry. That's all that was. He got.
He's like, I need some food. She ain't even cooking. Yo, you see how these agents be giving it up in the kitchen? Like, she ain't even doing all of that.
She ain't even doing that.
She ain't doing all of that. These
cook.
women be
wildin'.
They be ready. And she ain't doing none of it.
And you not cooking him a fried chicken every now and then. I bet you she wasn't letting her mama cook either.
No ramen bowls, no nothing. No, they love no seafood, no lobster, no crab.
She probably had him on a quinoa diet. He was over there mad, hungry. Because
I can't even get nothing.
He filed. Jeezy is like 50. Child, girl, you didn't do something to this man.
You right? He like 50. Ain't filed for divorce. Child.
How tragic. But anyways, thank you for letting me up. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all bonnets, run these likes up, support your Black media content creator. This is the definition of a true Afro-Latina who claims her Blackness, okay? And on that note, let's go, guys. Hit the link. It's quicker than texting.
Yes,
all right.
It is. My mom just passed another test. Shout out to her. She just sent me a text message. Shout out to Mama Beauty. Shout out to her. And thank you, Summer Baby. Hold on. I gotta text my mom back. Let her know I'm proud of her. My mom is amazing. My mom is so smart. I get it from my mama. Thank you, Summer Baby. Summer Baby sent a donation. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I need to remember to use your name when your thing name whenever you. Yo, they are still sending messages. Look, I'm 24. Hold on, I don't want y'all to see. Oh, okay, I want y'all to see everything on my thing. This is 24. This is just in the last couple of minutes. This is Twitter. Because they want to battle over fucking Tyler Perry. Can y'all please get up on Twitter? I need y'all on Twitter. Support your girl. Go follow me on Twitter. You know, shit. She said light bill about, child, light bill run about, depending on how much you in the house, $30 to $80 for real. $100 if you do it in the summertime. Okay, we ain't doing this. We're not doing this. Hey, Jada. Jada said let her get home so she could watch because woo-wee. They get frustrated. Yeah, men who don't have things, the reality is they get frustrated because they don't have it. And that leads to dangerous situations for you because they comprehend, oh, they're going to be homeless. Because like we said, majority of homeless people are homeless men. White fathers and men tell their women the opposite. Yeah, you don't get with what? Why the fuck would you get with a bum? My dad taught me a bum, bruh. That's what one thing I might have my issues, you know, over the years, like, oh, this nigga this, but like I dealt with one bum in my life, y'all. One bum. Like I ain't got no money, bum. Fuck. I don't even know. And everybody was like, bitch, why are you doing it? I don't know why the fuck I did it. You know, we all was in that situation, but like, I couldn't get past the you ain't got shit. Like, I can't because, again, I'm raised by someone who I've watched have shit. It don't even make no sense. It don't make any freaking sense to be with a man who don't have shit. Nothing. He don't have nothing. He don't want nothing with his life, but you think he's going to be a good partner. You think he's going to bring your life peace. You're going to end up like Shirley Strawberry, 70 years old, living in somebody's fucking back room or guest house because you destroyed every bit of stability you've had for some trash ass nigga who wouldn't even put his own shit together. The same dude, her husband, who tried to get bail, who girlfriend, Erica, her name Erica King, she's a PR girl, tried to fake as a lawyer. I saw this shit. That's how she got caught up. So she could get him out of jail. I don't know why this man is on my thing, but we're not doing this. Trying to get her out of jail. Trying to get him out of jail so they can move out to another country, avoid prosecution, and leave Shirley in debt. There is a man that want to come up here, y'all. I don't know what he wants. Let's see. Hello.
Oh, hey. How you doing today? I was listening to your show
Okay.
And I didn't know if are you talking when you said Tyler Perry, are you talking about the actual one or somebody just using their name?
We talking about Tyler Perry.
The real one? Medea?
The real Tyler Perry, yeah.
Oh my goodness. See a lot of this stuff I find out, I just peruse around on YouTube.
Okay.
Right now I'm feeling kind of dumb. I need a tool that's a little bigger than this one here. I had it, but I don't know where I put it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna end up going to Home Depot buying a new one. Because I gotta do some stuff in the yard. But yeah, and then you said that Jenny whatever her name is used to be on some damn TV show. Her and that rapper dude getting divorced.
Jeannie Mae, yes.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. Didn't they just get married on Christmas?
2 years ago. Yep.
God damn. Oh, I'm sorry I cuss.
It's all right.
I want to, I don't know, some folk they don't allow cussing. I'm like, good grief, that was quick. It's like, popped the baby in her, and bam, now he out already?
Yeah.
Well, that should tell anybody with any sense. See, I'm an old man.
Okay.
I'm high mileage. I done been around. That'll tell a lot of folk they ashamed of their age. They try to play young folk games. I say they playing away games.
Okay.
See, I don't play young folk games. I tell them, shoot, I'm 60 and proud. Yeah, as many people as I grew up with, went to school with, that didn't doggone make 21 in the hood. You did?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't make 21 in the hood. Was out there stretched out everybody singing that song from Cooley High. That was made in Chicago.
Okay.
All of them singing C.G. Cameron. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Nah, but yeah, that's what we used to call that, the keep a nigga baby. So she'd have had a keep a nigga baby, right?
I guess.
That don't work.
Well, maybe, or he had a trapper woman baby.
Something that don't work. That don't work at all. I was like, no.
I thought you going to Home Depot. Why are you drinking beers one something in the morning? It's you say you in Chicago, so it's not.
No. I said I'm in Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Georgia. Yeah. I gotta because I got a wooden fence. I want to put some chain around it because you got them hands that go on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much work. I'm lazy. I'm done working. I ain't punched.
He said I'm done working.
I'm done working. I ain't punched nobody clock in 12 years, and I'm not gonna make my own time clock on no work. Sweating is against my religion.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drill a hole through there and run me some chain here and there. I got a whole lot of locks, and I could just get me 2 little runs of chain that gate, and chain that gate, and then both them gates are
together. Yes.
Yeah, they're locked up because I saw some of my gate was broken. I'm sitting here like, oh, we can't do this one here. See, because I avoid stuff. I don't want to come and see nobody roaming around on none of the land I own. And then I get that thing, and somebody be singing, "It's too hard to say goodbye to yesterday." Because of me. Okay? I had enough of that in Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm just trying to, peaceful man, peace of money, peace of woman, like in my age group, little peace, just peaceful man. I'm peace.
Okay.
Peace. See? Yeah. But I'm like, good grief, they ain't been married I don't know how long, and
2 years.
But depending on the state that they in and whose network is whose, that could save him a whop of money, because now if my memory serves me correct, okay, when she was with Brad, she didn't get nothing from Brad.
No, she got to pay him spousal support.
Oh, so she had a broke ass Brad. She had a broke ass Brad.
Yes, she did. She had to
Wow.
pay him spousal support.
As the world keeps turning, you know, it's a trip. I mean, that's like, you know, I be looking at these cats, you know, be young. They always talking on this man. I'm like, okay, your mouth is saying one thing. You ain't got no bass in your voice. You wearing as many colors as an 8-pack of a crayon box. I could smell the zest coming through my TV, just zesty all over, just the zest. You know, like I done sprayed Febreze up in here, and this is the bachelor pad. Ain't nobody here but me. You know what I mean? So I know ain't no Febreze been sprayed rather. That's why I can't find. It's another one like this here. It's a half-inch bigger than this. It's probably out on the doggone deck or something. I don't know. I misplaced stuff. You know, that's the bad part about it being just you, because you can't blame shit on nobody. Where that tool at? Huh? Who moved it?
Ain't nobody moved it. You moved it.
Thank you. So I know it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's my fault. I know this. But yeah, but I don't know how them sisters be dealing with them doggone them broke dudes. I don't get it. I call them he cute those. Because that's what they always say.
Oh shit.
No, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I mean?
I don't date broke men, so I don't know. I don't know what they call them.
No, I ain't saying you. I'm like, you got these women out here, you know, and I hear them in passing. You know, I be going through Kroger shopping and this and that, and I hear them chitter chattering. You know, I be ear hustling. Like, did he get a job yet? Well, no. What you with him? Well, girl, he cute. He cute. Oh, he cute though. He ain't got 2 nickels to rub together to make a dime, but he cute though. So that's all he got to be is cute to warm your bed at night.
No, some people don't comprehend.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, because there's a dude that called me up, and I know this cat was one of them DJs that is one serious argument away from being homeless, you know, living with this woman. But he making like he got it going on, right? So he called me up because I'm not in Chicago, everybody else is. Telling me about his situation. Man, she changed all the locks on the door. I called the police because I'm paying bills in here. And they said you kicked the door in and we can't do nothing. Do it if you want to go to jail. No, I ain't bust nothing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, but you know, man, I want to get my stuff and all this. Okay. Because I told the police I've been paying bills here for 5 years, and they said that she got to evict me. I'm like, you think, Illinois? No, bruh. You're going to have to go to family court and go through that rigmarole. After that, they're going to have to give her a court order telling her to return all your property to you. Then you need some place to stay. You know, you got family members you can stay with or something?
No.
Exactly.
They don't want him in their house.
That's like this dude down here went through that situation. Yo, what's going on, Remix? Oh, what's happening, man? Man, old girl tripping. Okay. Yeah, man, you know. Hey, you think I can come by your doggone spot, you know, for a couple of days till, you know, things blow over? Nope. Come on, man, you got a 3-bedroom house. I know I got a 3-bedroom house. I know this. Okay. This ain't the lay, stay, and play in this motherfucker. I'm the only one can lay, stay, and play up in here. Shoot. No, pimping. You better figure something out or sleep in the car. You better do something. You ain't staying your ass up in here.
That's how they be.
Yeah, sucking up all my resources.
Yep, that's how they be. And they don't understand when women get tired of you sucking up all her resources and you ain't doing nothing, then you want to be confused as to why she put you out. Oh, she being brand new. She finally realized that you being cute though was not enough.
Yeah, he cute though. Yeah, because that,
It finally clicked that wasn't enough.
They be doing 2, 3, like y'all young folks say they doing too much. They be doing 3, 4, 5 much. You know what I'm saying? I don't do, I mean, it's like shoot, they had this big old little music thing down here right in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
And somebody called me up, and this chick she rarely if ever called me, right?
Okay.
Called me up, was like, hey, what's going on? And I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm just gonna wait and see what she want, because that's the only time when people don't call you on the regular, they want something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just sitting there listening. A House in the Park weekend is coming up. Yeah, they have it every Labor Day weekend. You going? I doubt it, but I was coming down there for House in the Park weekend. Well, have a good time. Okay, well, I was thinking, since you live right down there, how far away from you are you from Grant Park? Maybe like an hour drive with no traffic. Take you about an hour and a half if traffic heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was thinking about, if I stay with you for the weekend, then you ain't got to rent no hotel room. Yeah, what I'm getting out of this? What do you mean what you getting? What am I getting? We got this heat wave going on. I got all this good old AC. I got zoned air conditioner, 2 compressors, one for the front of the house, one for the back. I got all this good old AC going on and everything. Plenty of food. I love to cook. That's my happy place. What do I get out the deal? And she just got silent. I said, oh, baby, this ain't the lay, stay, and play. Okay? Gas, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free. Nobody rides for free.
Goodness.
She ain't talked to me since.
I know she did.
Yeah. I ain't finna know. Ain't me. Hell to the no. Ain't doing me like that, Hell.
All right, Leonard. I'm gonna have to go because you.
Okay. But this is fun. I'm gonna be listening in. I'm gonna finish off my beer. Finish being mad at my dumb ass for losing. Shit.
Go search for it one more time before you go.
No. I'm mad enough at me right now. Can I just be mad at me?
Go ahead, be mad at you.
Okay, let me. I pretend I'm he cute though, and I ain't got my tool. Like they ain't got no money.
Have a good one.
Okay, you too. You all right with me?
All right, thank you.
All right. Bye.
Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you, Asia. Thank you so much for the donation. It is thoroughly appreciated. Thank y'all so much. Okay. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you just gotta let people talk and listen. Sometimes you just gotta let people talk and listen. Mahogany said most men want to be bad bees or kept men. Child, listen, and then they get mad about it. She said, I had a coworker years ago whose boyfriend used to come with her to work. Why didn't he just get a job at the place? But okay, hang out in the employee lounge and watch TV. It was crazy. Probably because you know what what that says to me? Maybe they stayed with like her mom or some shit, and her mom was like, he got to get out when you get out, and he had to get out. He had nowhere else to go. Sharita, hey girl, she said first they isolate you, second they work on tearing down your self-esteem, then they bring you down to their level and begin losing things including yourself, drag you to the pits of hell from which they came. That's basically what you just said. Let's get these likes up. Please don't forget to like this video. She said her 17-year-old makes $40,000 a year. What the hell? Really? Like, please. Like he was at like the military. It's so many things that men can do. And they just choose not to. Or like, they cute though. So they don't feel like they want to be bad bitches so bad. Like, so they just like, oh, I'm gonna just live off of these women. She said, my friend was his job. This is how she describes it. It's when a man dates a woman who has more, he then lives off of her or 50-50 and wine and dines other women. I always said that. When you trying to pay half the bills and doing all of that, you giving him, he got ample money to go take these other women out on dates. Okay? I come from a time where, like I said, but like you gotta be able to afford to be cheating on people. Like if you can't afford, that means you have to make sure your home is paid for and you paying for these other women's shit. Like, but anything other than that is like you're being stupid for no reason. She said, your grandpa, bro? My dad would look at me like I'm a fucking idiot, boy. She said your grandpa asked you to pitch in to pay for your uncle's mortgage. You are crazy. You are bananas. No. She said, my aunt had a man. She took her kid's shoes and gave them to him because he didn't have a decent pair of shoes. I had to be around 10. I was so mad at her, never ever would allow a man to play with me like that. Excuse me. Let's run up these comments or run down these comments so we can get out of here. We already here for about 2 hours. Thank you all for everybody who comes to the channel. Please don't forget to donate to the channel, subscribe, share this video, share it on your YouTubes, share it on your Facebooks, share it on your Twitter. Okay, just share the video, support your girl. Okay, and if you can't share it, donations work well. You see my Cash App is on the screen, super chats, all that good stuff. I appreciate all of the support from everyone who. Okay, I gotta read this after. Okay. She said men are very resentful when they're dealing with women who have good things going on for themselves. Very true. Yes, they be so angry at men who have something. Oh man, they be so angry at them. Angry. All right, we're going down. She said $250,000 ring that he bought with a cashier's check off someone else's account was taken because it was part of the case. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, man. It's so sad. She said he bought a house right next to where Shirley was living so he could bring his side piece there. Child. Oh, man. Career criminal ass. Oh, my Lord. He's 59. She's 70. She says she had a PYT child. Child. She said, I think that she's only divorcing him because she says, Steve said, I have a clause in my contract that says I can't be connected to anything like this and that I could lose my job. She should, if that's the only reason she's divorcing him, Y'all can't be listening. A lot of these older women, the Ayana Van Dams of the world, and all that. His name is not Van Dam. The Ayanas of the world, you cannot be listening to pieces. A lot of these older women at a certain age, because they've been thoroughly trained to do what is not of their benefit happily. We ain't doing it. We're not doing it. So she would still stay married to him, indebted to him, all his shit falling down on her. Like, for what? Like, I don't like. Shout out to the younger girls, to us younger women, and to the girls who are younger than us who recognize their value, and it's not wrapped up in some just having any old nigga in their house, whether he a loser ass nigga or not. It don't matter. Just have a nigga in your house. Having a deadbeat in your house who you break your back over. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't want to. Yo, we have a bunch of comments. I cannot go through all these comments, y'all. Y'all know I be trying. She said, I'm just trying to get the F out of Cali and live somewhere with lower cost of living. I'm over California. Need to be anywhere else by 2025. I feel you. California is getting a little dangerous too. Let's keep going. She said, my granddad took care of all the bills and bought the groceries and me and my cousin's school clothes and took us to the family reunion in the South every summer. And he took care of his side piece. Mine too. This is what I can't get past. My dad, all of them too. Like, I cannot wrap my mind around the bumness of it all. Have a man putting you and your family in turmoil and debt. And then cheating on you and doing all this extra ghetto shit because now he feels inferior on top of being broke. Like, what? She said, I know some dudes that are one argument away from being homeless. We know a lot. Oh, that's Leonard. We know a lot of them that are fucking one home argument away of being homeless, or just a woman just tired. She already want to put him out, but she just like, she's scared that he might hurt her. She's scared that he might hurt her. Or she's scared that, like he's going to make her life difficult and, or he going to be given too much, or he going to be homeless, because, ain't nobody want to put them in their house. Hell no. She said they get the same black man. Young G. Y'all talking about Young Jeezy. He said, can we talk about Jeezy since we on the topic? Child, Jeezy and that whole, like, I didn't know. I just opened the phone. I just happened to open the phone and see the shit. My mind blown. She said he was tired of taking care of her and the whole family. The mother was there every day, and that alimony probably was kicking his behind. Listen, but like, honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. That's what you do in Asian cultures. That's what you do in most cultures. You take care of your family. That's what you do. That's what people do. They take care of their family. Leah, her mom was there every day. She take care of her family. That's what you do. But again, Jeezy probably wasn't raised like that. So it probably was like, oh my gosh, the alimony payments, that would be like, what the hell? But like, you supposed to take care of your family. That's how their culture is. If you're going to get married to an Asian, you should know that. You can't ask the Asian to pull a strong black woman, but then but say, oh, I married her because she ain't pulling a strong black woman, but then want her to pull a strong black woman. She said he doesn't seem like a family man. No, he one of them old motherfuckers who want to be on the hunt all the time. She said my dad told her never to, her dad told her never to give a man your money, never let a man hit you, and learn how to say no. Yeah. Like, are you crazy? You can like giving men money? I can't wrap my mind around that. I don't understand how y'all do it. That shit is so I remember I had when I was back in the day when I was married and shit back in the day. I would have to do that sometimes. And that shit was so nerve-wracking to me. I wasn't raised like that. So I didn't know how do you do this? Like, where do you leave money? And it was such a whole thing with me, right? Because I couldn't I'm gonna kick on you in a second, sis. I couldn't wrap my mind around where am I supposed to leave money to not make you feel like I left you money like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, where? Cause you can't leave it on a nightstand because you're gonna feel like a bitch. I think you was a bitch because I gotta leave you money. Like I leave it at the kitchen table. Y'all don't know my anxiety and during that part of time in my life where it was just like, where do I leave this little $20, $30 so you can have something to eat today? You a bum.
Hey. So it was one sister that was you know how these passport bros, like one had went, I think he went to Morocco or something, and he was wanting to date the woman, and the woman pretty much said, you know, he had to, I guess, provide money, you know, show the family he had money or something to date her. Yeah. And he was like, oh, that's not how we do in the States. Whatever. But the moral of the story is how these men don't understand how they have benefited from this so-called feminism in the U.S., how they have benefited so much from it in the U.S. Like, they're messed up. They really can't even date other women from other culture, which is why their marriages always ends.
Mm-hmm.
Because he came from being where black women, him being a rapper, gang banging, whatever he was doing, rapper, with strong women who were holding their own and praising him for doing nothing, right? Now he's going to this culture where you are expected to pay, right? Because he's worth like 30 million and she's worth like 1 million or 1 million or 3 million, like a tenth of what he's worth.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not really working. So he's expected to take care of everything. And they're just maybe sitting around the house doing whatever. And he's probably like, oh my God, this is too much for me, because that money, you know, if you're not out there making money, and I don't know what he's been doing, the money gets depleted pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Right. Especially with inflation. So now he's running. That's probably what it is. You know, him being spoiled, and, you know, and now he's actually in a society where he has to provide not just for her, but for everyone. And smile doing it. Yeah, so they really have been cuddled and spoiled, and they're about to get a rude awakening. 2 years. Can you imagine? That's 48 months.
That's nothing.
Shit, that's like... anyway.
The baby can't even speak proper English yet.
Right. They're just, and you know, maintaining. I don't know if you watched one episode in Super Rich Asians. You know, when they had that show, it was like in California, when they it's like a housewife show, but it was an Asian show, and they kind of showed a brief glimpse of him and her. It was just so awkward. You know, it's like even when they travel outside of the U.S., this pounding your chest, I'm a black man, you know, I'm the victim.
Nothing. Yeah.
Right.
Like, it means nothing.
You have to now position they have to learn how to socialize normally and not be entitled or anything like that. Like, now you have to bring more to the table. Not just I'm a black rapper. So it was an awkward situation. But yeah, that's what he gets. And now he has to pay her child support. And they're in California too. He might have to pay her alimony.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Yeah. Good for her. Remember, you wanted.
She paying a white man. He paying her.
There you go. How that work? Oh, don't you love it? Don't you love it?
White guys are smart. The white men are smart. Then these niggas, and I hate using that word, they stay losing everywhere. All right, thank you, hon.
All right, boo. Okay, hold on. We trying to just knock this down. She said, Jamie says Shirley Strawberry is a cautionary tale. Child, there's too many cautionary tales at this point. Like that whole mindset just needs to die out and go ahead with it. It does us no good. None. He gonna find out why it's cheaper to keep her. She said Jeezy's 45. Okay, whatever. She said that's very true. When she got married to him, I was like, why would you marry him? I'm like, why? Like some, like a lot of these men, a lot of these black men aren't. Nothing about Jeezy says he is husband material. He is responsible, accountable. Like nothing about him in general says that shit to me. Like he has babies out of wedlock. Like men who are like who have children out of wedlock for me are a red flag. Like, okay, so after you done impregnated this woman like 2, 3 times, 4 times, you ain't marry her at all. That's a red flag for me. Like I don't understand. But that's a story for another day, y'all. How the fuck he ain't realized that? Because he don't know anything about other people's cultures. Just like these men who go on the 40-day fiance, whatever the frick, those fiance shows with people from overseas and don't understand other people's culture. You are over there because I'm looking for a woman who isn't like Americans. But so deal with that. That's who they are. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it. The reality is that more of us should have that smoke and should have that flex and should have and be demanding of things. Because if you just taking whatever, you just gonna get whatever. And that's the problem. We just been taking bullshit for way too long. She said, I gotta pay movers $100 an hour. Men can literally make money doing anything, and they don't. That's my point. Like underachievement, like no other race. Like majority of the shit that they are battling with me about on Twitter, they're battling with themselves. I'm not arguing with these motherfuckers. Is a lot of things where I'm like, women, black women, did not put you in this position. You should be mad at the other men of the world who have y'all out here looking stupid, and you're okay with it. You're okay with it. You're okay with being a forever underachiever. Like you said, they movers, anything, even if they ain't want to go to college, plumbing, construction, work on a barge, bitch. I don't know. It's so many freaking positions. So much things you can do. Become a mechanic. I told y'all there's a whole in New York City. There's a whole aviation high school. There's an automotive one too. I think it's like 2 automotive ones now that I think about it. But it's a whole aviation high school. And you know that one, it's only like 10% girls, right? Cool. They had an aerospace program that I wanted. Anyway, that's why I know all this shit about the school. Of the boys, mind you, it's only like 10, 15% girls. So mind you, it's like 85% boys. Like 80% of those boys are Hispanic. not black. And then I think the next race after that are the white ones. They're Hispanic. Getting a trade in understanding this shit from junior high school to so they apply to these high schools. But y'all sons don't know what he want to be a basketball player, but he 4'2". I'm not doing this with you. She said, I'm turned off. I am. I don't want to hear it. I love when a nigga come home and be like, you know, his back hurt and all of this shit, because I know who's been working all day. You could pay the bill. When I need something, I know you got it. If you ain't got it, I don't know what am I going to do with you? What? Because when I need it, you got to have it. Don't come here talking about my heart. Don't come here talking about what you got if you ain't giving nothing to me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. I don't want to hear about you bumming your day away. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about you door dashing your fucking life away. I don't want to hear about it. I swear to you. She said a girl from her hometown was a prison nurse and smuggled contraband for a Dusty, put her career in the trash. Wow. Y'all is a mess. I see y'all comments. She said I didn't know what to expect. When he came in cool, so we was cool. I don't know. When men pop up on my screen, unless it's like Yusuf for them, I don't know what the fuck to expect. I don't be knowing. I don't know. Because they be trying to argue with you, bitch. And I don't argue with these men. So I don't be knowing. She said, go to Home Depot before traffic get backed up. That's why I was asking her, why you drinking that beer when you need to go to Home Depot? No, he was shooting his shot at y'all, not me. He was shooting his shot at y'all. He was trying to let y'all know he got a house and he got that good old pension. Oh, I'm dying. Y'all are funny as hell. She said he going to drink and drive. That's why I wanted to know what the hell is with that bear. She said, I keep telling y'all about these men in Georgia. I lived in Georgia for a little bit. Georgia crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Georgia is crazy. She said he an old man retired. Listen, you got the, I ain't even gonna knock it. You have to, there's so many men who don't even have that. They ain't got a pension. They ain't got no they ain't never worked, so they ain't get no social security. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something, you got to lead with that. You got to lead with, I ain't a bum. I got pension. I got this good old army pension. I got that social security. I own property. You got to lead with that because there's a plethora of men who ain't got a pot or window to throw it out of. Yeah, we barely, that's why I didn't know what was happening at first. And I was like, oh, he's just talking. He's just talking to us. He just wanted to talk. Let the man talk. He said that was his house. That's what he said. He said that was his house with his pension. And that's why I said he leading with what he got. These men, listen, I tell y'all all the time, women do that and we should never do that. I will tell a nigga, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got shit, bitch. I'm a secretary, bitch. I would lie. I don't care what I am the secretary. I ain't got shit. Your selling feature as a woman is not what you have. Okay? Because you can see these men are out here homeless. I'm pulling shit up again. These men are out here homeless. Oh, it's going now. I don't feel like searching for it. With living in homeless encampments, okay, with bars and prostitution tents, okay. Your job is to not to lead with what you have. It's their job to lead with what he has. So I'm not mad at the man for leading with what he has, because when you a man and you live in a world where most of these niggas ain't got shit, you got to leave with what you got. You got to leave with what you got. You got to start off with, listen, I might be, I might throw a little crazy here now and then, but I ain't, we good here. I pay these bills. He let you know he got his own land. Okay, that's what he said. Oh my God. Y'all hysterical. Yes, that DC know, because DC is an adult lady too. She peep game. He letting you know. Okay, he got that good vet insurance. He letting you know. Oh my God. Not me. Y'all lying. How Perry became who he was, writing plays while sleeping in the car, no getting in the way of their destiny. She said he got that uncle talk. Hey Tiff, how are you? Yeah, he was funny. I was like, oh yeah, he going on. But listen, they got to start. I always say men got to start what they have. I need to hear what you got. I need to hear all of that. Okay, y'all need to hear it too. Ain't nothing was wrong with he letting y'all know he got that good vet insurance. He got home. It's bought and it's paid for and it's his. Okay, he doing better than most of his friends. That's what he's telling you. AKA, I'm doing better than most of these niggas out here. Hey Lacey, how are you? She said my father used to say that all the time. Who moved the scissors? Who moved the scotch tape? Nobody, nigga. You just ain't put it. You ain't put it back where you found it. She said he had some and trying. Oh Lord. She said he hopped from one lonely black woman to another. Oh Jesus. We need to stop looking at it as it being lonely. Like it is not. Like when people have forced that logic down your mind that you really like lonely. Being lonely is being stuck with a trash ass nigga. That's lonely. Because ain't nobody even want to be around you. You stuck with some stupid ass nigga. Ain't nobody want to be around you. She said, stop going 50-50 because they spending their other 50 on women. Damn right. Damn right. Y'all be listening. Y'all got the sense. Y'all here figuring out where the man live. Y'all figuring out where the man live. Y'all are crazy as hell. I should have went in these comments and saw what y'all was writing when he was on here. Shit. All right, we're gonna get out of here, y'all, because there's a lot of comments and I can't do it. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't do it. It's too many. I appreciate y'all though. I appreciate y'all coming and dropping in the chat, conversing. She said, leave them fellas alone. They juggle like 7 women. And when it's time to come home, we pick these right on to move on with. Well, no, I ain't saying fuck with the felons. I'm just saying how the felons got better career goals than some of these motherfuckers. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, okay? Y'all are crazy as hell. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Or everybody who came up here, everybody who donated to the channel. Thank you so much for your donation. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it. All right, y'all already know the vibes.